Hello, 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 and welcome to Game of Thrones. I'm Sir Jaxxy, and I'll be the one playing the game in this pilot episode. Remember, this is a pilot episode, so if you like it, make sure you let me know. More interactivity I get on the video, the better the chance of the Let's Play continuing. Now, this Game of Thrones is the one that came out back in June of 2012. It was published by Focus House Interactive. It's got some not so good reviews, but I figure, hey, I'm really big on the books. I've never watched the TV series, and I figure I'd try the game. Why not? Now, let's take a look at our options real quick. You have looks like three maybe. You got the difficulty of a squire, knight, or lord, yes. So easy, normal, and hard. We'll just do normal, which is the knight. You can turn the blood effects in combat on or off. We'll leave them on. Vibration. This game does have full controller support, so we're not using controller, so we're going to shut vibration off. I'm kind of surprised it's here and not in the other section. Show hero helmet in dialogue? Why not? Subtitles, yes. English and English. Okay, controls. Everything looks good here. WSAD. Left alt, right alt for smell tracking, whatever that means. We'll have to wait and see. Everything else looks fairly set right, so we'll just leave that. Graphics. We have our gamma slider. Resolution settings. 1920. So what do we want? It would appear that we're in windowed mode, which it does appear to be a borderless window, which is nice, but we want to take and put it in full screen mode. There we go, much better. Game quality high. What do we have? Low, medium, and high. That's not very much it for game quality. And then same with textures, low, medium, and high. We'll leave it like that. Auto detect hardware. Let's see if it auto detects my hardware. Well, it looks like it did. Pretty cool. Okay, back. And then our sound sliders. Of course, we have the overall volume. SFX volume. Music volume. And you can mute any of these. Voice volume.
If you're so fascinated by flames, why not join that fire religion?
And for options on that, oh, no, we only have English as an option. Why put it there if you can't change it? Man. Might be region locked also. Okay, so we're going to start a new game. And, yep, okay, so say Knight Moderate Difficulty, designed for players familiar with role-playing games. Well, I think I have a little bit of familiarity with role-playing games. Okay, why did it go back here? New game. Oh, I hit back. Okay, Game of Thrones. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. I thought this was a load screen. Well, that's interesting. You actually got to hit the little play button down here.
Year 298. Westeros, realm of the Seven Kingdoms. The world has changed. The ancient Targaryen line of kings had its fire extinguished after reigning over the Seven Kingdoms for many centuries. Robert Baratheon's rebellion unified most of the realm's great houses under a single banner, thus bringing about the fall of the Targaryens. Thus, 15 years ago, he acceded to the Iron Throne, becoming Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. Far from the Game of Thrones and political intrigues, far to the north, in the land where winter seems never to die, a border cuts the continent in two, the Wall. The Night's Watch has been its guardian for thousands of years, protecting the realm at all costs from wildling attacks and other menaces from beyond. The danger is constant, the cold is bitter, and death is sweet for those who fall. At times, even the bravest warriors give up and attempt to escape this white purgatory.
Okay, somewhere south of the wall. Oh, we got hit play again. That's kind of annoying. Would expect a load screen to be a load screen, not a pause screen. Okay, and obviously another cutscene. Hopefully these cutscenes, they don't content ID match. ID content match, or whatever it's called. Hate to have to cut out the beginning of the game, but if I do, I do.
I knew that you were the one he'd send, Mars. Damned moment. It had to be you, huh?
It's over, old brother. All your attempts are in vain. You know I'll end up taking you to Castle Black, dead or alive.
Why not let me get away for old time's sake? After all, we're brothers.
You betrayed us by attempting to escape, my friend. My duty is to bring you back. You know there's only one way to leave the Night's Watch.
I'm sorry, Mors, you leave me no choice. Oh, shit.
Oops. Okay, 15 years it's been. 15 years since you abandoned your family and your lands to walk the icy stones of the wall, the sole bearer against the darkness that threatens to sweep down from the north. Your crime was choosing to act with integrity in a world divided between those who command and those who serve. In return, you were given another choice, the same choice as all other criminals and traitors in the Seven Kingdoms: death or a life of exile in the Night's Watch. But wouldn't death have been a far sweeter fate than a life of misery and violence? The outside world has forgotten this desolate place, lost in eternal winter. The wall slowly drains every last breath from those who patrol it, stealing the last dregs of warmth from their souls. On this bleak day, after hunting down a deserter, you are returning to the place you now call home, the headquarters of the Night's Watch Castle Black. Okay, so I guess we're the dude with the dog. Okay. Moors Westford. You are Moors, a ranger in the Night's Watch, the military order charged with protecting and holding the immersed wall, separating the realm of the Seven Kingdoms from the wild lands to the north. You are tormented by your past, a veteran and hero of Robert Baratheon's rebellion, which brought an end to the ancient order. You betrayed your lord. You were forced to leave your family and your homeland to go to the wall, far from the warmth and love of your wife and daughter. Okay, a landed knight. So this is where I guess we get to choose our class, combat style. Landed knight. A landed knight is well versed in the art of combat, and he favors defense over attack. He also wears heavy armor and bears a stout shield, which make him a determined and resilient fighter on the battlefield. Preferred equipment: swords, maces, short blades, and heavy armor. Main stance defense, you are able to fight long battles, and this increases your chances of survival. Okay, what else do we have here? Is that the first option? Let's go to the first option. Oh, they rotate, okay. A hedge knight. A hedge knight is an all-around fighter who masters both ranged and melee combat. However, he prefers wielding a two-handed weapon to inflict heavy damage on his opponent. On the other hand, he is well able to absorb punishment. Preferred equipment is swords, maces, pole arms, and heavy armor. Stance, domination. Okay. Magnar. The Magnar is a fierce warrior who favors melee combat, prizing brute force over finesse. A Magnar fights with a weapon in each hand and wears medium armor. He is very mobile and able to rush his opponents. Preferred equipment, axes, hammers, short blades, and medium armor. Main stance, frenzy. You adopt a very aggressive behavior, a beast-like combat trance. This stance uses two weapons. Okay, so I think we're going to be... Too bad there's not an archer. We're going to be a hedge knight. Okay, choose attributes. Got 5 points remaining. Okay, so we got strength, increases damage inflicted, agility increases speed and accuracy, luck increases chances of finding extra loot. Ooh, they gain critical hits. Endurance is your health, and intelligence improves your chances of negotiating for lower prices, increases energy recovery during combat, and increases number of skill points. So we're going to put one there, we're going to put one here. I don't know, do we want to keep it a balanced character, or... Let's put another one in luck. Okay, stance points remaining 3. Okay, Earth devastation. Pierce. So I gotta put one in domination and devastation first. And I can decide to go down this tree or this tree. Earthquaker, make the ground shake to stun all nearby opponents. And then that leads over to Hardhead. You're more resistant to stun attacks, or down to Headbutt. Or we could go over to Pierce, which pierce through your opponent's armor, causes them to bleed. That's a passive. This is actually an active one. Active, that's passive. So there's a completely passive free on this side. Let's go there and there. Then we'll decide further later on. Skill points. Let's put one here, 2 there. Alright. An option for bows. I'm not one to use pole arms that often, so we're actually going to leave that one empty. Wow, there is a lot here to take and choose from. Choice of character traits. The number of strengths and and weaknesses must be equal. You can choose up to 3 strengths. Okay, born leader. Your leadership skills motivate your teammates and allies. The sight of blood fuels your desire for battle. Your keen sense of balance allows you to deflect blows. Your aptitude for learning allows you to pick up skills more quickly. Poisons, roots. Wow, there's a lot here. Adventurer senses are well developed. Pick that one. Why can't we pick that? Ah, that's how we do it. Okay. We'll click on the circle. Accurate. You strike with precision. You're comfortable handling small blades. That works. Yeah, I think that will work. Actually, let's take off the reflexes. Pick up the gift. Okay. Oh, so now I gotta take and pick 3 weaknesses. Huh. Causes your flesh to harden, makes your dodges less effective. Your fear of blood makes you less effective against bleeding enemies. Asthmatic, your asthma makes you slightly more fatigued when you perform strenuous tasks. Each ability you use in combat will cost you a little more energy. Man, I should go with asthmatic just because, well, I am asthmatic. Collapsed lung? Jeez. 20% increase of damage taken by fire. Hit chance -5% when 3 opponents attack you. Okay, half pint. Due to small frame, you're less stable. Damage resistance -2%. We'll take that one. Oh, okay, so I gotta have the same number here as here. I only got 7 there. So, what else do we want to pick? It's gotta be a long Let's Play. We're already into 20 minutes and we're not even. Let's be asthmatic. So we need 4 more. If your opponent has this state bleeding, damage -15%. Wow. selection by this. Let's take that one. Need one. Good damage by fire. Okay, character creation's finished. Remaining points can be used later on your character page. Confirm the creation. I think it's important for you guys to see that, but man, it took forever. I do apologize.
Castle Black. Nothing's changed since the day we arrived. 15 years. Remember, Morris? We were so strong back then. At the time, I really believed in the mission of the Night's Watch, you know?
You've changed, old brother. I never thought you would betray us.
Aye, well, you've always had a knack for choosing friends. One night here, and you'd already bashed in 3 of our brothers' skulls.
I wasn't the only one there, if I remember rightly.
That's me. I never think of the consequences. All I do is give.
Look at this, boys. Morse finally brought back that worm Gorol. Well done. Some men bet against you, but I wagered you'd make it. It must have been quite a hunt.
Gorold knows how to cover his tracks and isn't half bad with the sword.
I've known you for 15 years, but I still had just a shred of hope that I'd give you and your damn dog the slip. I would have hated getting caught by a little shit like our friend here.
Hold your tongue, deserter.
That's not what your mother said last night.
I'll teach you about respect, dog!
Enough! I forbid you to touch him. You would not have had the slightest chance against him, blade in hand. Tell me, where is Mormont?
The Lord Commander is in front of the Commander's Keep with the new recruits. They've just sworn their oaths.
So they are finally sworn brothers of the Night's Watch. Fools. Now you can teach them a little lesson. Right, Morse?
Interesting. Hopefully, though, there'll be some gameplay here somewhere. Other than
Morse,
picking things.
you brought this traitor back. I knew I could count on you.
I did what I had to, Lord Commander.
Your modesty does you honor. Recruits, listen to me. Morse here is our best tracker. Now that you are sworn brothers of the Night's Watch, he will mold you into rangers. He has just returned from a very delicate mission, tracking down Gorals, who took the cowardly route and deserted. In the name of the Night's Watch, I thank you, Morse. I know how hard it must have been for you to hunt down a friend.
Okay. Worse than anything you could imagine.
You have no idea.
I didn't say that.
Tell me, Morse, is that a tear I see there? Of course not. The butcher remains ever true to himself. Just a moment, I only see 4 here. What happened to the 5th boy? Have you lost another one?
He's right. What happened?
Someone attacked him last night. He's been looked after by Maester Aemon as we speak. One of our brothers has broken his vows in the most sordid manner. That traitor then beat the poor boy and left him in the snow, more dead than alive.
Damn it. I swear I'll skin the culprit alive.
Alas, we do not know if the boy will recognize his assailant, or even if he is to survive.
Too bad. The brat certainly was a pretty boy. Soft as a virgin. What a pity I never managed to corner him.
The old dog never changed.
True to your reputation, Gorold, eh?
You know me, always trying to get a laugh.
Silence, traitor! Each time I pass judgment on a deserter, I feel the bitterness of failure. It is my duty, as Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, to make true brothers of you. This morning, you were strangers. Now, you have all sworn to honor our oath. Some come to us as knights, carrying out their duties, and some as criminals, forced to choose between the noose and the wall. Once you take the black, your past is dead. You must wash away your former loyalties, forget your family and friends. They cease to exist. Such is the strength of our oath. No wife, no children, no lands. All that matters is defending the wall and the realm. We are your only home. We are your duty. We are your new family, the only one that matters now. More than 8,000 years ago, humanity itself was nearly lost during the long night. Our predecessors then built the wall that you see behind us. This massive wall of ice is 700 feet high and divides the continent in half. It protects the realm of the Seven Kingdoms from threats beyond the wall. Defending it is our purpose, our duty. The Night's Watch has unfailingly carried out this mission for centuries, generation after generation. Wildlings, cold, wind, and dishonor. Those are your enemies, even in the midst of a summer such as this one. We have all taken our vows before the gods, whichever gods they are. If you betray your brothers, if you break this sacred oath, throughout the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros, you will be met with one punishment: death.
Enough talk. His death will be a lesson to them, or Geralt betrayed our oath.
I believed in you. You were a sworn brother. By deserting, you betrayed me. You betrayed all of us, your brothers, as well as your duty to the Seven Kingdoms. From now on, you'll just be remembered as another head chopped off as a warning to others.
I knew you'd never understand. I sincerely hope that you never find yourself in my position, Mors.
Geralt was a brother of the Night's Watch for almost 15 years, but that bears no relevance. He will be executed for desertion. Beyond our mission, we no longer exist. Any last words, deserter?
After all my years spent here, I've forgotten what warmth is. The cold has stolen the very memory. Go ahead and smile at the sight of me, the wretched deserter. But you may do the same one day. You won't be able to take it any longer, and you'll do anything just to live again. I tried my luck, and I failed. Come on, Mors, and do it well.
Goodbye, old brother.
Goodbye, old friend. I'll see you on the other side.
Damn.
You will live and you will die in the shadow of the wall. There is no other way. Welcome to the Night's Watch.
Well,
Mors, take Ronnet, Poddy, Celtigar and Patrick and put together a patrol. Make sure they smell a little less like summer before winter comes.
Right. Listen. Since I need to teach you to survive at the wall, let's see what you're worth with a blade in your hand. Gather in the exercise yard.
Okay, new quest.
I would have preferred to give you some respite, Moors.
Go to the castle. Whoa, where'd that all go to? Experience gained. Okay.
So, what do you think of the new recruits?
We might make something of one or two of them. That Scarface, Ronnet, he looks solid enough. As for the lordling, what's his name?
Celtigar?
That's the one. He'd better watch his backside if he keeps up that arrogant prancing. Pride comes before a fall, as my grandmother used to say.
Okay.
Always. She was the crone incarnate, your gran.
Can't scroll in or out. See how we get our journal. Okay. Escape gives us inventory, character page, quest log. Go to Castle Black training field to train the recruits. Okay. Where the heck's the training grounds?
Groats, Grants.
What?
Yeah, it says they gotta go north. There they are.
So, Celtigar, you were as excited as a virgin to see your hero behead that poor Gorold, weren't you?
Watch your tongue, peasant. Low-born scum like you often end up the same way.
Oh, just listen to him! Still with his milk teeth that he wants to roar. Who knows, you little shit? I may even have been the one to squirt you into your mother's belly.
One more word like that, and I'll send you back to the shit heap where you were born.
Silence, Ronnet. I'm here to train you. Let's see if your blade is as sharp as your tongue.
Very well. I'll show you what I learned in the back alleys of King's Landing, Sir Moors.
Sheathe your tongue and be on your guard.
Okay, for each party member has a combat display. For now, you can only control Moors. Health, energy, active stance. Click on enemy with the left mouse button to add an attack command to your character's queue. You can add up to 3 attacks to your action queue, and the character will execute them in the order in which they were selected. You can click on any queued action. Press the spacebar to trigger active. Okay. Active pause, select an ability. I don't get this. Active pause, select the ability by clicking the left mouse button. This will add the ability to your character's action queue. Depending on the ability, your character will automatically approach the target or remain in the same place. Incompatible with weapons. Incompatible with weapons. Incompatible with weapons. Okay.
Patrick! Poddy, approach! Let me see what you're made of.
Use number pad 7 and number pad 9 to change between targets. Green circle selected. Red circle, target being attacked.
At ease.
I don't know if I'm ever going to figure this out.
Moors, we must speak. I've just returned from the infirmary with some very sad news. Maester Aemon could do nothing to save the boy. He has succumbed to his wounds. They were too grave.
I will make the culprit pay.
I knew that I could count on you. Before he died, the boy had enough strength to give us the name of his tormentor. He is one of ours, Cregan.
Cregan?
What?
First Gorold deserts, and now one of our best veterans betrays his vows?
You know what I expect from you, Moors. Cregan is leading the Western Patrol. They left this morning.
I will leave immediately. Shall I take the new brothers with me to track down Cregan?
They may still smell like summer, but I need them to learn how to patrol the wall. On the other hand, you'll have to do without Patrick. The builders need him.
All right, Jaw. Cregan certainly is a big fellow.
I know. He's almost as good a fighter as you. Do not endanger your new brothers too much. We're too short of men to waste them. If you hurry, you should be able to catch up with him in the ruins of the Icemark Fort.
Understood.
One final thing. I received a raven bearing news that concerns you. A knight in the service of the King's Hand is riding towards Castle Black. He is coming especially to speak to you.
The Hand of the King, eh? I wonder what he wants with me.
I was actually hoping that you could enlighten me on that matter.
My life belongs to the Night's Watch, Jaw. I left the Game of Thrones behind long ago.
So be it. May the gods speed you.
Listen here, you crows. We meet at the West Gate and leave within the hour.
Okay.
Patrick,
Back down
Benjen spoke of several weak
a
spots
veteran who
along
is
the
leading a
wall.
patrol, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess this is a shopkeeper. At merchants, you can buy and sell objects and compare the merchant's objects with what you already have. Old rusty crossbow. I've got old bastard sword. Wow. no clue what I am doing here. Do I want to sell anything? Okay. Where is my inventory? There it is. So, select the weapon you want as part of your weapon set. Each set is linked to a fighting stance. So I can't equip this? Wow, this sucks. Okay, return to the game, whatever. Can't talk to people. I'm supposed to head up this way, it says.
Are you well, Poddy? Have you not yet recovered from Gorold's... Pray excuse me, Sir Mors. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you have the time.
Go ahead and ask.
Here at Castle Black, the brothers tell many tales about you. They speak of the legendary battles you fought before joining the Night's Watch, and about how you earned the name the Butcher, faced with the barbarians from beyond the wall.
The wildlings? Just what do you think you know about them, lad?
I heard that they're bloodthirsty barbarians who worship the White Walkers and mate their women with the others. They sometimes try to claw their way over the wall to steal our women and destroy our land, thirsting for our blood.
The same old stories. The White Walkers. The others. The wildling legends about the others are even worse than ours. They don't worship them at all. In fact, they fear them. They have much more to fear than we do, because they don't have the wall. If the White Death were to come, nothing would protect them. But men love to fear myths. We've been waiting for them for 8,000 years, and nobody's ever seen the others, nor the White Walkers. The wildlings are a real danger. However, they are normal men, like any other, which is exactly why they are such a threat. They attack when they're hungry, or when their balls are too full. There's nothing more dangerous than a hungry man.
To be starving and ready to do anything to survive. I've been there. That's why I ended up here.
Enough talk. Listen, Kragan is well liked by his men. He's a good leader. They may not take kindly to us going after him. Be ready for anything. If there's trouble, stay together. Keep an eye on the brother fighting by your side, and all should be fine.
By the Seven, I hope that it won't come to us fighting our own brothers.
What? You're not from a fighting family, Pod? Oh, it feels just like home to me.
Kragan could have gotten away with a stint in prison and a whipping for the rape. But now that the boy is dead, once I've told him what he's accused of, he'll know that he has nothing left to lose. You can never tell how a person will react when they've come to the end of their rope.
The villain will be as desperate as a cornered animal.
Remember that this villain is easily worth 10 of you, Celtigar. We are tracking him down because he broke his oath, and he will be judged for it. But never forget that he served the Night's Watch for close to 20 years.
I won't underestimate him, Sir Mors.
Well then, Get ready.
By the 7, I'll be fine. I'm not used to this.
Some Moors will take us with him. You'll have plenty of opportunities to see more, trust me.
So I guess we just go running around. Let's see, this is the world map where you can travel to different regions of Westeros. Select your destination and confirm by clicking the left mouse button. So we want to go up to Icemark Night's Watch, I'm assuming. This night and all the nights to come, track Krigan, an old warrior leading a patrol that was headed for Icemark, an abandoned fortress. Okay. Moore's dog can detect odors which may lead to hidden objects. So there is a DLC for the dog, which if we continue the Let's Play, I'll probably pick up. This game has a lot of cutscenes. We're probably going to be stopping here real soon. We've been playing for
ruins.
almost an hour.
Is there nothing left alive along the wall?
I'm so cold. It's even worse than I'd imagined. I can't feel my feet anymore.
Silence. It's still summer, and this is as warm as it will ever get at the wall. The cold keeps you awake, and walking keeps you warm. So, march on.
I'm assuming that takes us back out there. That's what I thought. Okay, why can't I go there? Why is that taking me back here? Oh, yeah. I want to be out here. We want to go this way. And we want to go here. Why didn't it let me stay there? Your choice of armor greatly influences your ability to deflect. Good to know. Okay, changing weapons. You can change weapons at any time during combat or exploration. This is done by pressing the change stance button. This allows you to switch between your two weapon sets, which can be edited in the inventory. Okay. Where is change stance? Damn it. Come here, you. I don't get this. What am I doing wrong? Incompatible. These are all incompatible weapons. Where the hell's my weapon? Oh, crap.
This is not a good sign. They never move alone. We've rarely seen these dogs so close to Castle Black. And Kragan's patrol should be here already. We need to find out more.
But there are only 4 of us. Could there be more of them?
4 brave sworn brothers of the Night's Watch.
Okay, so we got a new blade. This one does not as much damage. I'm trying to figure out how I equip my blades. Ah, okay. This is somewhat complicated, but you click on the blade, you you right click on the blade, and then you click the square that comes up. And it goes in there. Okay. Okay, and since I don't have any bolts, I need to put this one here. Now, what blade you use apparently depends on your stance.
Well, this is it. So
which
stop whining.
I need to figure out how I change, because obviously I hit the button and that was that thing. So, hero special powers, character sheet, active pause, switch weapon sets, F, okay.
It's madness, Sir Mors! We don't know how many there are!
Well, now there's one less.
Yep, I guess we'll go after them. We are getting close to an hour into the game, so probably gotta stop after the next whatever little battle. Can't open the door. Okay. Okay, those are all dead. This is really something I'm not understanding too well. I can see why people didn't necessarily like it. It has a very odd... Oh boy. Well, looks like Cregan's already dead. Has a very odd fighting style.
Cregan, what happened here?
The butcher's here? You're too late. There are wildlings everywhere. I killed a few, but there are too many. 2 of them. Moors. They're beasts, I tell you. I did what I could do to save my lads by luring some of the bastards to me.
Why did your men go?
I sent them to try their luck crossing the bridge. Get out of here. If you want to live. Moors, go.
Okay.
It cost him his life. I would have expected nothing less from that old bastard. When your time comes, do as he did, and take as many with you as you can.
We'll try to remember that, sir.
We must leave, Sir Mors! We don't have a chance!
Remember what's happened to Gorold, Poddy.
If I must die, at least I'll plant my dagger in my killer's eye.
I hope that it will be so, Ronnet. Cregan was carrying the keys to the fort. They're probably still on his body.
Okay. After collecting a flask, you can fill it with different substances as at a potions merchant. When used carefully, they can make all the difference during combat. To equip flask, open your inventory and select the flask you wish to equip. And then select a belt slot in which to put it. Flask can be removed. To fill a flask, the flask must first be equipped to your belt. Talk to a potions merchant to buy a substance to fill your flask with. Once the flask is empty, you can no longer use it. However, you can always refill it by talking to a potions merchant. Okay, there were men in Cregan's patrol. Make sure that your enemies don't take their belongings as trophies. Ugh. It's hard to take it. I can't pick up the axe. Okay, well, this is where we're gonna take and stop. pick up whatever I can find. Okay, so yeah, we gotta head that way. But we're gonna stop here. We've been playing actually for pretty close to an hour. This is a game that I think I may enjoy if I could figure out the fighting a little bit better. It's really odd in the way that it takes and you play and that it works. It's just really odd. But, like I said, I think we're going to stop here. Let me just equip this flask while I'm remembering to. Oh, dream wine, a substance potion. This wine-based potion is a painkiller, which also helps you heal minor injuries. Good. Uh-oh, the weapons of your set 1 aren't suitable for your domination stance. Two-handed weapon. You won't be able to use domination abilities in combat. Do you still want to continue? No. Okay, so we want to make sure we have a two-handed weapon, which is our bastard sword here. In this area. And then the wailing blade is 19 damage per second. This is 20.8. So we're gonna switch. Okay, put there. Oh, cool. I'm dual wielding it. Awesome. Okay. So, if you enjoyed this, be sure to let me know. The more interaction, likes, views, shares, the better chance of me continuing this Let's Play. If comments are also very appreciated, especially if you want me to continue. If you didn't like the game, you thought it sucked, you thought my Let's Play sucked, please put it in the comments. Be nice about it, but put it in the comments. Let me know. That way I'll know this game ain't the game that people want to see. I'll move on to something else. If you have a game you'd like to see, let me know what it is. If I have it or I can get it, I will, and I'll play it. We'll do a pilot and we'll see how many other people like it. So, you all know what to do. Like, share, favorite, all that stuff. Until next time, this is Sir Jaxxy fading